Wow, what a crazy day it's been so far. Doge has been exploding to the upside and to the downside, but it looks like maybe the pump just isn't over. Here we have the Doge 1 minute chart, and as you can see, it did get all the way up to almost 12.5 cents this morning. And I've basically been screaming from the rooftops that we were probably going to be hitting about 12.5 cents as the price target for the past couple of weeks. We were breaking out of this bull flag right here, and how you tell the price target for one of those is you take the flagpole and extend that from the breakout point, and that would give us a price target of roughly 12.5 cents. But I think 12.2 cents was close enough, and that looks to be exactly where we got rejected. This morning, Bitcoin was on one heck of a run, gaining about 12% in just a couple of hours, and Coinbase had about 2 years to get ready for this pump, but they failed immediately. According to this post on Bitcoin Archive, just in, Coinbase CEO says we're dealing with a large surge of traffic, and that crashed the exchange. A lot of people opened up their Coinbase account this morning to see how much gains they were seeing from the pump that Bitcoin was experiencing, and they saw their account balances at $0. Upon the breaking of this news, Bitcoin crashed about 9% in just a matter of minutes, and Dogecoin was robbed of its gains as well, experiencing about a 17% crash in the same amount of time. But who's really behind this dump? Well, I think it's Jim Cramer. At 9:54 a.m., it looks like he posted, given the success of Bitcoin ETFs, it's pretty obvious that an Ethereum ETF will soon bloom. And I posted, it's over. Why do you keep doing this to us, Jim? Sell, sell, sell. Android 55 over here, or Porpit said, son of a bitch! And I agree with that sentiment. The whole comment section is basically freaking out and telling him to just shut the hell up. And this guy is absolutely undefeated. As you can see right here, this is when he posted that, and Bitcoin did have a little bit of a pump for just a couple more minutes, but it looks like by the time everybody saw his post, Bitcoin started to dump, and once again, it's inverse Cramer for the win. Jim Cramer is always wrong, and really you could just keep an eye on his account and see whenever he posts the word Bitcoin or anything to do with crypto, and that's probably the perfect time to sell. Then when he says that it's dead or that it's got a lot more dumpage to go ahead and buy right back in because it's getting ready to make some astronomical movements. The only indicator that's possibly even better than this is whenever you find yourself screenshotting the price of Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrency you're heavily invested in and start posting it on X, because that's usually whenever the mania is happening, and maybe we'll be in for a retracement. Looking at the Dogecoin chart though, it looks like maybe even Jim Cramer can't hold us down. And according to this article on Be In Crypto, in a stunning display of volatility, Dogecoin soared nearly tenfold within 24 hours in January of 2021. It gained about 1,000% in those 24 hours, and this remarkable price surge transformed Dogecoin from a whimsical meme into a billion-dollar market cap cryptocurrency phenomenon. There's a lot of people saying that we could be in for another big gainer just like this year. And this morning, Dogecoin actually gained almost 25% in about 45 minutes. So if Coinbase didn't pull a Robin Hood and crash the market, or Jim Cramer didn't start tweeting about cryptocurrency again, then maybe Dogecoin would have continued exploding and made those astronomical gains again. And maybe we'll still see some gains and maybe even a higher high today. But for now, it looks like our growth has been stunted. If I'm honest right here, it looks like Dogecoin might be putting in a lower high, and that's definitely not a good sign. So hopefully Dogecoin is going to find some support here above 10 cents and bounce back to the upside, and it looks like the Dogecoin developers might have just made the release that can do it. Here we have the Dogecoin GitHub, and as you can see, Patrick Lauder just released 1 hour ago the new Dogecoin Core 1.14.7 update that I was talking about in my video yesterday. This happened a lot quicker than I thought, and I think that if we didn't see this dip caused by Coinbase this morning, we probably would have exploded astronomically to the upside, and maybe Dogecoin would even be sitting higher than 15 cents right now. Unfortunately though, it looks like we're just going to have to wait for Bitcoin to continue its run, and as long as it can hold here above about $60,000, which it seems to be finding support at right now, then maybe we'll have a return to the phenomenon we saw in the last bull market where Bitcoin makes astronomical gains in the evening. It's actually pretty unusual to see Bitcoin pumping like this in the morning. A lot of times it'll happen overnight while Americans are asleep and Asia is trying to trade. But most of the big news that people are paying attention to comes out during the stock market hours in the American market. And when the market closes, that's usually when the crypto mania begins, because this market is 24 hours, baby. It looks like the Dogecoin developers aren't done just yet, because according to this post by Doge Whisperer, the Dogecoin Foundation trail map is being updated by Timothy Stebbing. Here's a sneak peek at what they're working on in 2024. So we just got a major development update, and now it looks like we might get a new trail map as well. I've been talking pretty heavily about Lib Dogecoin, Giga Wallet, and Radio Doge and how this is going to bring Dogecoin to the masses, but it looks like they've got some new projects in the works for 2024, and these things could cause a huge surge in the Dogecoin community. Here we got one, it says it's called DogeGov, a platform for the Doge ecosystem, and there's some bullet points here that says hardware appliance, Nixos Distro, I'm not sure if that's what that says or what that means, web management UI, and process isolation. It looks like we're going to get maybe a new block explorer, an app store for FOSS Dogecoin sources, and many more exciting updates just on DogeGov alone. I'm not going to lie, I'm having a little bit of trouble here reading the rest of this, but I'm sure the Dogecoin developers have some really great things coming down the pipeline, and hopefully whenever the Dogecoin developers release this new trail map, Jim Cramer will just shut the hell up and not post anything all day. Today, Dogecoin proved that it can have some pretty big gains without Elon Musk even saying one word about it. There hasn't been one post by Elon Musk mentioning the Dogecoin name in quite some many months now. But Dogecoin looks like it's just wiggling and getting ready to run. So if you ask me, if Elon Musk just posts that one word Doge, it's going to send Dogecoin rocketing to the moon, and I hope you didn't sell your bags because the Dogecoin community is packing the rocket and we're getting ready for launch. I've been seeing a lot of great growth here on my channel over the past couple of weeks, and there's a lot of real great people in the comments sharing a whole lot of love for the Dogecoin. I really love to see this excitement coming back to the community, and I can't wait to keep you guys updated with all of the great Dogecoin news along the way. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow me over on X if you want real-time updates and great Dogecoin memes. You can find me over at Only Good Channel, and let me know what you think in the comments. Can Dogecoin continue its pump today due to the Dogecoin development updates, or do you think we have to wait for another post by Jim Cramer saying that Bitcoin is dead? Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to do only good every day. I'll see you next time. Bye.